This is the Transformers United Autobot Tracks. The figure is part of the Transformers United toy line released by Takara Tomy end 2010, early 2011. This particular figure was actually released January of 2011, almost a year after Hasbro released their Reveal the Shield Turbo Tracks deluxe class figure. And I don't have that figure anymore simply because I thought this was a better version. I sold off that figure thinking I was never going to review this figure, but you know, I've been trying to open up my figures lately because, well, this one, the value's gone down. There's really no reason to keep it mint in box or on card. And more importantly is I needed to be sure that what I got is a perfect product and it's not a factory defect and all of that. And I don't display my figures anymore, even in packaging. I don't hang them on the walls anymore. I keep them in a cupboard or in a cabinet. So I thought it best to show you guys what I had with this one. All right, so let's get it out of packaging. And here is Transformers United Autobot Tracks out of packaging. And basically, it is the same figure as the Turbo Tracks deluxe class figure from Hasbro's Reveal the Shield. I don't have that figure anymore. I sold it off because I actually preferred this one better. But in case you were wondering, this is Turbo Tracks back in the day, Reveal the Shield. And I actually like this version better, obviously. And the main difference really is the metallic paint apps, the metallic blue, darker shade of blue that this one uses. This one is a lighter shade of blue. It's more of a show accurate version. This one, the shoulders are unpainted. You get the same metallic gray that you have here. A bit of a darker gray for the thighs, but I really like the metallic version better. And I love that they put the Autobot symbol right here. They have the rub sign right there, which is how it was in the toy, but you can put retro labels there, obviously. But I do love the darker version, the darker color palette that they put on the the Takara Tomy version. Yeah, it makes it pop a little bit more. The head sculpt seems to be the same. I don't think they changed anything about it. The weapons look to be the same, but definitely a better version in my opinion. That's why I sold that one off. And particularly we'll see it in car mode and how this one stands out much better than the Hasbro version. So articulation for the figure is basically the same as the Hasbro version. We have the ball jointed shoulders, bicep swivel, double jointed elbows, we got a swivel neck, waist swivel, ball jointed hip, knee bend. It's a little bit hindered. It just goes up to there. Ankle articulation with the foot has a ball joint on it. So yeah, you can do it in several poses. This one I like, but it suffers from the same problem that the other mold has, that the shoulder's just a little bit too high. And yeah, it's the same mold, so it's not going to change anything. Okay, this one's painted right here. We get several paint apps here and there, and I think this is the main selling point for this figure. I think this is the more toy accurate version because in the comic books it was just some flames painted on. Okay, so you got a weapon. You can clip the weapon here as well. He's got these two sort of missile launchers, because if you had the old toy, there were missile launchers on his back. Okay, so let's transform United Tracks. Okay, you open that one if you want to. Okay, let's do the feet first. Okay, rotate the waist. Already the feet is looking fantastic with this the flame deco on the bonnet. Okay, go ahead and slide the feet right there, just like the old G1 toy. Okay, and then tab it in like that. Okay, and we're good to go. All right. Next, what you want to do is you want to untab this piece right here. Okay, fold it right here. So swing that over. Okay, then these, they supposed to rotate like that, like that. We'll keep the wings out so I can show you the jet mode or wing mode, and then the whole chest cavity, it just collapses like that. A little bit of an automorph going on, and you get tab it right there. Okay, so far so good. Okay, the arms. Yes. Like that. And the arms are a little bit tricky. They are supposed to catch the back part of the car. These pegs right there, those pegs right there are supposed to tab in right here. So make sure the arms, maybe we can do it this way so that the thumbs are not in the way. Okay. The wheels are right, just right there. And yep. All right. You just tab the arms like that. Come on. This one got caught, got snagged. There we go. Okay. All right. So at this point in time, you want to get the weapon. It just folds in half like that. Fold the clip up like that, and you can peg it in right there in the middle. And you're gonna need to push it all the way down, Otherwise, the back part of the car is not going to completely collapse. Okay, so get it like that, and you should be fine. Okay, now this is the jet mode, of sorts. Go ahead and fold this one here if you want to, just to make it look like, like mask. Just kidding. Okay, so yeah, okay, it's not the best jet mode in the world, but just put your imagination to work. It'll work. Okay, just pull these out. Okay, and then the wings, fold in like that, fold in like that, and just collapse the door panels onto the car. Okay. All right. So I guess you got to put that back in. Okay. Okay. All right. Okay. So far, so good. All right, and there is United Tracks in his Corvette alt mode. You can flip this. There's a panel right here if you want to get rid of this. If you wish, you could just rotate that whole piece right there. And these rocket launchers, you can just rotate the clips up like that, and they can be added into like that. Okay. Yeah, I suppose if you want to do like the old G1 style, the G1 toy, you can clip the missiles or the missile launchers at the back like that. It should be fine. Yeah, but you don't need to do that. You show off the car mode on its own without the weapons. Okay. All right, and let's see how he fares with the Hasbro version. I mean, I don't have the Hasbro version, but as you can see, there's such a big difference in terms of aesthetic. And metallic blue, dark blue version versus the very light, cartoony type of blue that we get from Hasbro. It feels like it's just waves or feathers or something like that, and not like this really like the Toy Accurate Flame Deco. But you know, regardless, either figure will do. I mean, it's really up to your preference. I really prefer the Takara Tomy version simply because I love the paint apps better, and yeah, I love the deco, the flame deco more on this one. It makes me feel like I had the old G1 toy rather than the Hasbro version. And yeah, the figure is gonna get a 9 out of 10 for me. For all intents and purposes, it's still the best deluxe class tracks that we've gotten for the Generations line, and unless Hasbro decides to update it, this is the one you want to get. So there you go, folks. Hope you've enjoyed this little video review. This has been the Transformers United UN 13 Takara Tomy Autobot tracks. Thanks for watching.